With Naja 2 on the horizon, let's take a look back at the story and get a 10-minute refresher on Naja 1. For thousands of years, the spiritual energy of heaven and earth condensed into a single powerful pearl known as the primordial pearl. Absorbing the essence of the sun and moon, it grew immensely powerful. Master Yuan Shi Tianzun ordered his disciples, Tai Zhenren and Shen Gongbao, to retrieve it. However, the pearl's power was overwhelming. Left with no choice, Yuan Shi Tianzun personally intervened and refined it, splitting it into two parts, the spirit pearl and the demon pill. The demon pill's soul was indestructible, so he cast a heavenly curse upon it, ensuring that in 3 years, a divine thunderbolt would descend and destroy it. After Yuan Shi Tianzun's passing, it was decided that if the spirit pearl's reincarnation, Naja, could grow into a great warrior, he would aid King Zhou in overthrowing the Shang dynasty, and Tai Zhenren would earn his place among the 12 golden immortals. Shen Gongbao, envious and bitter, believed that he was the one who truly deserved this honor. Using his puppet magic, he controlled the guards and servants, launched an ambush, and managed to seize both the spirit pearl and the demon pill. In a swift move, he secretly placed the demon pill into a stone altar inscribed with Taoist runes. Thus, our protagonist, the demon child Naja, was born. From the moment he entered the world, he exhibited an unruly and fiery nature. Sensing disaster, Tai Zhenren quickly used his master's treasure, the universe ring, to restrain Naja's wild power. Thanks to his parents' protection, Naja survived. Meanwhile, Shen Gongbao ventured into the undersea prison and infused the spirit pearl into a dragon egg. The old Dragon King, upholding his end of the deal, allowed his newborn son, Ao Bing, to become Shen Gongbao's disciple. With the spirit pearl's power, my son will gain boundless abilities and might even ascend to godhood, he declared. General Li Jing and his wife, rulers of Qintang Pass, were beloved by their people for their constant battles against demons and monsters. However, their busy duties left them little time for Naja. In the blink of an eye, Naja had already reached his first birthday. One day, he lay on a wall, staring at the scenery, unusually quiet for such a mischievous child. Lady Li, having finished her official duties, tried to cheer him up by playing shuttlecock with him. She knew she had been too busy to spend time with him, but she didn't expect Naja's immense strength to send her and the armored guards flying into the walls. Soon after, a scout reported that a monstrous eel was terrorizing a fishing village. Lady Li wished to stay and play with Naja but was duty-bound to protect the people. Before leaving, she sternly instructed the guards to keep Naja from sneaking out again. However, as soon as she left, the clever and restless Naja tricked the guards with a rock and slipped away into town. His arrival threw the once orderly streets into utter chaos. Determined to give Naja a joyful childhood in his last 2 years, his parents asked Tai Zhenren to take him as a disciple, teaching him virtue and Kunlun's mystical arts. Naja, naturally gifted, mastered transformation magic in just 1 day. Tai Zhenren marveled, "My goodness. You learned that in a day?" Naja grinned, "I just figured it out while practicing." Tai Zhenren sighed, "Hey, can you share your secret?" Naja smirked, "Teach me more spells, and I'll tell you." Tai Zhenren laughed, "Alright, deal." Armed with his new abilities, Naja chased a sea demon, the water Yiksha, who fled toward the ocean. Thinking he could escape, the Yiksha leapt into the sea, only to be met with a frozen surface. "I've sealed a mile of the ocean in ice. You're not getting away," Naja declared. At that moment, Naja encountered Ao Bing. The two became fast friends, spending their free time playing shuttlecock by the sea. Though it was just a simple toy, they enjoyed it immensely, delighted by their newfound companionship. Opening up to Naja, Ao Bing revealed the truth about his people. In ancient times, dragons ruled the world, commanding immense power. But after submitting to the heavens, we fought countless battles before finally earning the title of Dragon King. If we leave the sea, the monsters we suppress will break free. The Dragon King's title is nothing more than a prison sentence, keeping us trapped beneath the waves forever. As creatures born from demons, dragons were never truly trusted by the heavens. The Spirit Pearl was their one chance. If Ao Bing could prove himself in the upcoming battle of the gods, he might ascend, earning the right to free his people. In preparation, the dragons forged their strongest scales into an indestructible armor, the Myriad Spirit Armor, and gave it to Ao Bing. He understood that his people's fate rested entirely on his shoulders. 10 days later, Ne Zha's birthday banquet arrived. To celebrate, Tai Jinren gifted him the fire-tipped spear, the universe scarf, and even his most prized mount. This mount adapts to its rider's nature. For you, it's the Windfire wheels. Ha ha ha. Then why was it a pig when you had it? Ne Zha teased. Unbeknownst to Ne Zha, Shen Gongbao revealed his true origins before the banquet. Devastated, Ne Zha misunderstood his parents and Tai Jinren, believing they had locked him inside the mystical painting to trap him forever. Enraged, he activated the universe ring, transforming into his demonic form in front of everyone, ready to unleash destruction. Though Ao Bing bore the burden of his people's future, he still had a kind heart. Unable to watch Ne Zha's family perish, he risked exposing himself to save them. Dark storm clouds swirled in the sky, a terrifying electric dragon crackling within. A massive thunderbolt struck Ne Zha, nearly reducing him to nothing. At that moment, Ao Bing leaped into the thunderstorm, attempting to shield Ne Zha. However, as reincarnations of the Demon Pill and Spirit Pearl, their fusion triggered the Primordial Pearl's ability to absorb all energy. The falling thunderballs were partially absorbed, but the relentless celestial lightning continued to ravage them. On the brink of death, Tai Jinren, witnessing their struggle, made a desperate move. He used his master's legendary seven-colored lotus to aid them. In the aftermath, Tai Jinren explained, the seven-colored lotus is a divine artifact. It cannot preserve their bodies, but it can keep their souls intact. As long as their souls survive, there is still hope.